Catherine Bell, and I am with the Circus Arts Conservatory. And we're here today with the Summer Fun Club from the mall at University Center. We have count them, three activities that we're going to be doing today. The first one is we're going to do a really super cool ribbon dance. The second thing we're going to be doing is a craft. And the third thing we're going to be doing is learning to juggle. Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah, so kids, gather all of the items that you got from the mall. And parents, if you could also help us out by getting some crayons or pens and a scissors, some scissors. And also, if you haven't opened up your ribbon, you might want to do that because it takes a little bit of time. It's in there good. All right, so to help us with our ribbon dance today, I have a very good friend of mine, Miss Emma Webber. Hi, Emma, how are you?
Hi, Karen, I'm good.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. Emma is one of our Sailor Circus students and performers, as well as a CIT counselor in training for our summer camp. And now, how long have you been with the Sailor Circus program?
4 years.
4 years. Ooh. And what do you do?
I'm a clown and an aerialist.
A clown and an aerialist. Now, I know what a clown is, but what is an aerialist?
An aerialist is someone who performs in the air.
Oh, so you climb up on things and then you're dangling up in the air?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you have to be really strong.
Yeah.
She's been very strong. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. So I asked Emma because she has done some dancing as well at her school. And I think you like the one with the star on it, didn't you?
Yes.
All right. So here's our ribbons. Does everybody have your ribbons ready? Good. Okay, so let's see. Let's try some different patterns. How about a circle? Can we all do a circle? Oh, good. Very good. Can you think of something else?
How about a waterfall?
Oh, a waterfall. How does that look like? Oh, that does look like a waterfall. Then how about, what does a rainbow look like? I bet we could do a rainbow because this is like rainbow colors. Maybe like that. The rainbow. And then, what's another one?
How about a snake?
Ooh, a snake. Da, da, da. Ooh, it does look like a snake. You know what? What if we were to do a snake in a circle?
Circle?
Yes. So now be very careful when you're doing this and don't just spin around. We're going to walk slowly. We're going to do it in 4. So we're going to look this way, then this way, then this way, and then back. But using our snake. Okay, we ready?
Yes.
Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's great. Good. Oh, and here's my favorite. This is the tornado. And I like what you're doing. You're going up and down with it. I like that a lot. Okay. All right. So now let's put it all together and make a dance. So I think we should do 4 circles, 2 waterfalls, 4 circles, 2 rainbows, 4 circles, the snake in a circle, and then 4 circles and the tornado. All right, so let's try it all together, and then we'll try it to music in just a second. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to let you have more room to dance, and I'll just step over here. Okay, so circles. 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and waterfall, and waterfall, and then 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then rainbow, and rainbow, and 4 circles. 2, 3, 4, and the snake. So we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 4 circles. So we do 4 circles between each one. And then my favorite, the tornado. All right, are you ready for music?
Yes.
Are you ready for music? Okay, here we go. Music. There we go. Whoops. Wrong music. It'll be with us in a moment. Just a bit. Let's just use that music. How's that? Okay, you ready? Oh wait, this is really short. No, we have to go to the next one. My band is confused. We'll be with you shortly. They're changing their. There we go. Okay, 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and waterfall, and waterfall, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and rainbow, rainbow, and 1, 2, snake. 1, 2, 3, 4, and circle. 2, 3, and 4, and tornado. Oh, let's keep going. Let's do it again. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and waterfall. Waterfall. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and rainbow. And rainbow. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and snake. 1, 2, 3, 4, and circle. 2, 3, 4, and tornado. Tornado. And a big ta-da! What a beautiful job! Thank you, Emma. That was wonderful. Oh, wasn't she great? I bet you were great too. I wish I could see each and every one of you. All right, I'll tell you what. You take the rainbows, or the rainbow ribbons.
Yes.
There you go. Okay, thank you so much, Emma. Bye.
Thank you.
That was really cool. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to step over here and we're going to work on our craft. And if you got, I know you did, you've got 2 pieces of paper. You've got one that looks like this and one that looks like this. And what we're going to do is we are going to color them in. And I've already colored some in here. But we're going to be coloring them in probably later today. We'll start just to get them going. I'm going to start with just some of these juggling balls. And you can use either crayons or you can use like some cool pens. Okay? And we're just going to color in all of this. And like I said, we won't do this right here, all of it right now, because you need time to be creative and come up with all your beautiful colors and everything. So what we're going to do is instead, we're going to start by cutting it out. So go ahead and get some scissors. And right where the little dotted lines are, we are going to cut out the wheel to begin with. Ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta, la 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 la. There we go. Now we have the wheel. And then see this little circle in the middle? We're going to cut that out too. And probably the best way to do it is to make it fold it in half, or have your mom and dad help you. And we're going to cut that circle out just like that. Okay? And then we're going to do the same thing to our little guy here. Like so. Ta-ta-ta-ta. La, 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 la. Okay, so now, and we've got to cut his nose out as well. So once again, I'm just folding it like so. And cutting the nose out, like that. All right. So now we have our guy, and we have the juggling balls here. And I gave Emma my ribbon, but what I'm gonna have you do is put it on your ribbon stick, but instead I'll use a crayon because I think the ribbons went with Emma. Oh, we've got one. It's gonna be floating in by my next guest star. Thank you, Mr. Jake. So if you take the ribbon, and you see where the star is here, and the end here, their handle, we're just going to put this wheel through the handle like that, okay? And then we're going to take the other nose and slide this right on too, like that, okay? Now, what would happen if we spin this one? Whoa. Does it look like he's juggling? It does. Oh, I really like that. So, when we're finished here, go ahead and color those in, and you'll have a really cool juggling guy. All right? So that's that piece, and now it is time to introduce a real juggler. Yes, the real thing. All right? And this is, whoops, uh-oh, my balls fell. This is Mr. Jake. Come on in, Jake.
Hello.
And Jake is a graduate of our, come on a little bit closer, you can come a little closer. He's a graduate of our Sailor Circus program, and he is also the assistant manager to our summer camp this year, so he's got lots going on. But he also juggles. And wait, well, what else do you do?
I was in Sailor Circus for 4 years, and when I was in the program, I was in the flying trapeze, teeterboard, bicycle built for 5, roller skating, all kinds of different acts, lots of fun.
Wow, so wait, the bicycle built for 5, what is that?
That is where you have one rider and then 4 other people stack onto the bike, and we just do tricks in a circle.
Whoa, that's very cool. So they're just like
Big pyramid
just
on
a
bike.
big, wow. And what do you do with the skating? You just like roll around like you do?
In the skating, we do acrobatics on wheels. Basically, we'll pick up somebody and we'll do flips and tricks in the air.
Ooh, very cool. If any of you have not seen any of these acts before, come and see our Sailor Circus performances once we get through all of this stuff that we're doing now. All right, so are you going to show us some juggling?
Yes, I will show you.
Okay, we're going to get some music going for you just so you have, something
All right.
going.
And I'll switch to some juggling clubs.
That was great. Oh, now these are called juggling clubs.
Yes, they're not bowling pins.
And Jake was telling me earlier, he's not doing a whole bunch of big tricks because our ceiling in here is too low. Ooh.
We'll do some windows. And that's all.
Yay! Jake, that was cool.
Thank you.
Very much. Thank you so much for being here
Thank you,
and
dear.
showing us your juggling. Wow. All right, so now it's your turn to learn how to do some juggling. And what we're going to do, get these crayons out of the way, is get your 3 juggling balls out that you received from the mall. And now I've got to tell you guys something. If you are under like 7 years old, it's going to be very hard for you to learn this pattern. So don't get frustrated. We'll do some stuff that you can do as well. But it's just that your brains haven't grown up quite enough yet to do juggling. And we're not going to juggle in the air. We're going to do a very special kind of juggling. We're going to use our table. And what we're going to do is learn the pattern on the table, and it's the same pattern you would use in the air. Okay? But it takes quite a bit of time to learn to juggle in the air. So we wanted to teach you something that you could make sure you knew how to do when you leave here today. Okay? So we have 3 balls. And as you can see, what I'm going to do is put my hands over these 2 balls. And these are the ones that are going to be moving to begin with. And what we're going to do is jump over the ball that's in the middle. And I know that the ball that's in the middle is the red one because my hands are covering the other 2. Okay? And when we're doing this, we're going to jump over the red ball, and then I'm going to move the red ball out of the way. And then now I've got my other hand, I'm going to jump over the green ball and move the green ball out of the way. So we're always jumping into the middle and then sliding out. Right, so jump in the middle and slide out. Jump into the middle and slide out. Jump in the middle and slide out. And jump in the middle and slide out. All right, so if you notice that my hands aren't crossing, they're always here. So always make sure, a lot of people, their right arm wants to take over control and they'll go like this and they'll go like that. And that's not, your left hand has to have a chance to play too, okay? So you jump into the middle, slide out, go in and out, and in and out, in and out, in and out. All right, how are you doing? Doing all right? Okay, good. I'm gonna try it a few more times here. In and out. Remember, my hands are covering the 2 outside ones. I'm gonna go in and out, and in and out. All right? So you practice that whole bunches, and you'll have a juggling pattern. in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Now, when you get going and you get that down, what you can do is go a little bit faster. But don't go so fast that you lose the pattern, okay? If you start to lose the pattern, that means your brain just has to catch up to your hands. So slow down again. But you can go much faster, and then it gets more complicated, and you can also kind of slide them around. So, like so, okay? And I started to lose it, so I'm gonna go back to being slow again. And then if you're really good, you can close your eyes and do it with your eyes closed. Do you think you could do that? Let's try it. Close your eyes. Of course, then you can't see me. And the whole point of me being here is so that you can see me. So open your eyes. There we go. Now, for all of our younger friends, what we could do is some silly stuff, like we could do googly eyes. And googly eyes is we're going to take 2 balls, and we're going to put them up to our face with the backs of our hands up towards your eyes, and go googly eyes, googly eyes. That's pretty silly, isn't it? Another one some of my students made up was Abraham Lincoln. So you give him a beard, you put one right here, and then 2 googly eyes. Googly eyes. This is the Abraham Lincoln. Yes, very important one to learn. Oh, and you could do meditation, which is you put one on your head and you balance it. And if you squish down this ball a little bit, you'll get a nice flat edge on the ball. I have a hat on, which makes it really easy. And then take these 2, and you could meditate. Did I just lose one? I think I did. I have no idea where it went to. Your ball. Your ball. Oh, Jake is going to save me. Thank you, Jake. All right. Oh, and here's a nice, cool juggling one. This is a pattern you could do in the air as well. And I call it the trampoline. Boink, 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 boink. All right. So let's go back to the other pattern again, just for a couple more minutes here. So we go the center and scoot it out. Center, scooch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then if you're getting that, you can start going just a little bit faster. And if you start mess up, slow down again. All right. So have fun learning your juggling pattern, and if you are having trouble with it, once again, don't get frustrated. It takes a little practice, but if you are really interested in learning how to juggle, you can get online, and there's a lot of different places, different jugglers, they'll teach juggling online, so you can have your parents help you out to find those sites, okay? So now, I think I have time to do one more really cool thing I didn't even tell you about. I'm gonna move back over here again, ta-ta-ta, because I love magic. I do. I love magic. And so I brought a bag with me today. It's a very special bag. It's a red bag. And inside of it is an egg. But you know what? It's not a real egg. It's a pretend egg. Because if it was a real egg and I dropped it, what would happen? You're right. It'd make a big, giant mess. And I don't want to have to clean that up. So I'm just going to use a bag. I'm going to use it's a wooden egg. And I have a bag. Oh, I have an egg, I have a bag, I have an egg, I have a bag, I have a bag, I have an egg. This is an egg. Wait a minute. This is oh wait, this is the egg, isn't it? Okay, I got it. I have an egg, and I have a bag. Ha! I have an egg, I have a bag, I have an egg, I have a bag, I have a bag, I have an egg. This is an egg. And this is no! What is this? Oh, an egg. Egg. Okay, here we go. I shall put the egg into the bag and make it disappear. Are you ready? All right, watch carefully. It's gone. The egg has disappeared. Isn't that amazing? Yes. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, Miss Karen, I think it's really still in the bag. Well, we will just see about that. I'm going to turn the bag upside down and prove to you that the egg has indeed disappeared. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Ta-da! It's got what? What it Oh, I know what happened. The egg disappeared out of the bag and reappeared on the floor right over there, right?
No.
No. Oh, you mean it just fell out of the bag? Oh. May I try it again? That'd be great because practice makes perfect. Okay, here we go. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. I got to tell you guys something. I don't really know how to make an egg disappear at all. I just put it in the bag. I was just thinking, oh, it'd be really cool for all my friends to just see me make an egg disappear, but I don't know how to. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn the bag upside down and dump it out, and then we'll just do something else instead, okay? Okay, here we go. The egg is gone. It must still be in the bag. I don't really know how to make it disappear. I'll just look at... Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I'll turn it inside out. Then we'll find it for sure. Wait a second. I'll twist it up really tight. Then we'll find it. Hey-ya! I don't know where it is. Oh, my hat. I bet it's in my hat. No, it's not in my hat. Is it in your pockets? Everybody check your pockets. Go ahead, check your pockets. Is it anywhere? No? Oh. What am I going to do? That was my lunch. Oh, I know. Do you guys know maybe a really good magic word? Do you? Oh, abracadabra's a good one. Yeah. And what if all of you out there, want to put your hands out and wiggle your fingers and throw some magic this way, and we'll see what happens. You ready? And then we'll say abracadabra. Here we go. Abracadabra. I think something happened. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait. I'm just going to turn this a few times just to let the magic have time to happen, and then we'll see what happens, okay? And whoa. That was so cool. You guys are really great. You have magic in your fingers. Ooh, that's very cool. So thank you so much for being with us today. I hope you have fun with your juggling man and with your juggling balls and practice your ribbon dance. And I bet you can come up with a million other different patterns and things for us to practice with. One is if you spell your name with the ribbon or do the whole alphabet with the ribbons. That's really cool. Okay, and so I'm going to be signing off now. My name is Karen Bell. I'm with the Circus Arts Conservatory, and I want to thank the mall at University Town Center for inviting us to be a part of Summer Fun Day. Yay!